Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simp, and All Subjects channel. On this one, I want to talk about money. And this is very important because a lot of you guys have kids. You have wives. Some of you got strife. Some of you got wives. You know, I got kids. You know, so this is important. So we see the mess that Biden has created with a lot of the decisions that he made during his tenure, and even some of them that were made that Trump, even when he was in there, didn't agree with, like the closing down of all these businesses. The inflation that came as a result of that stimulus, I could tell you firsthand. It made a bad situation worse. And this is how. So some of us are the only person working in our household. Everything has to go well when you work in jobs and doing things where you're not necessarily getting raises and promotions and things of that nature. Everything has to go well in your household if you are the only one working. Well, the inflation created a lot of problems for a lot of different people. And I can tell you that I guarantee you a lot of the breadwinning dads with stay-at-home wives and stuff like that, if they wasn't already financially established, they got pinched with all of this C-19 and all that stuff. But now we have new problems on the horizon, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about how we got to really go for ours at this point. I don't care if you married, but especially if your wife is only a wife and title, then you know you need to be going for yours and getting yourself in a better position to be prepared for what's finna happen. We don't know what. But we know that there's a lot of people in a lot of high places that want chaos, misery, and slavery, and communism, and fascism, and socialism. That they want the lifestyle that the people in the countries of their enemies are living. Why would you want to live like your enemy? Something ain't right with that picture. Somebody not human. I'm just going to tell y'all like that. Somebody's not human. Like, it's some vampire. I know this sound crazy to y'all, but it's some vampires or some snake men somewhere. Y'all remember V, right? Did y'all watch it like I've been telling y'all for years? Go on YouTube, and if you have to pay for it, rent the show V. It's from 1984. It pretty much breaks down a lot of what we see. I'm telling you, that show was before its time. But right now we need to be working. You can't go to every barbecue, and you shouldn't. You can't go to every get together, and you shouldn't. You can't go to every wedding, and you definitely shouldn't, because most of them just gonna end up divorced anyway. Weddings are for show. I don't know what I don't like more, weddings or funeral. I really don't like either one. You know, only way I would see myself liking a wedding is if it was one of my kids and I knew the person very well that they were married. That's the only way. Other than that, I'm going to be negative. I'm going to be thinking like it's just going to end up in divorce because people is brainwashed by this current society. Women think that they supposed to be the men, and men think they supposed to be the women. You ever seen like a woman that just always yelling at her husband? That's not even... A real wife doesn't do that. Because if he go upside her head, the police is going to probably kill him. That's why I call those type strifes. But forget about relationships. We need to focus on money. We need to focus on goods. Getting the goods that we gonna need in this, days to come. I'm gonna get me an old school with like a big engine in it. Because those old schools, those cars are more durable. Like you ever see on the Book of Eli, the cars they was driving like Cadillacs from the 70s and stuff like that. Because those cars were built better and they last and they fast. They last and they're fast. Like I had a Cadillac, a 77, it needed tons of work. I wish I would have kept it. Listening to other people, I got rid of it. I wish I would have kept it and just brought it back. I'll get another one though. No worries. But we have to prepare for what's to come. Y'all hear me talking about this a little here, a little there. But every time we go to the store, we should be buying something that we might need down the line, like battery operated lamps, matches, candles, blankets, sweaters. Even if you just buy like a couple blankets and you just put them up somewhere, you don't even sleep on them. All of this stuff is gonna come in handy. Ammo, because you already know in the event of some weird stuff, like they pass some old crazy stuff, you already know people gonna be going crazy out here. And the criminals with the AK-47s and the AR-15s, they really want y'all to ban those so they can have an advantage on all the rest of us. You really doing something for them by banning assault rifles. Like you only way I could look at it is this for the criminals, like you helping criminals, because they not gonna stop having assault rifle. So now they'll basically have an advantage over everybody else because you wanted to get rid of assault rifles. And in the event that another country would choose to invade us, it's gonna be pretty hard defending yourself with a 380 and a 9mm, and they got M14s, AK-47s. That's why I know the motives ain't right to try to get rid of these guns. Somebody need to make Biden take a lie detector test and ask him, are all of these shootings real, or are some of them staged events to take away guns? I would love to hear what he says, and I would love to see that test. If you ask him, is any of these events MK Ultra? Is any of these events staged to take away guns and to set the stage to take away AR-15s? Inquiring minds want to know. I want to know. But we need to be getting this money out here. These women will never be happy. If she cheat, just dump her. Put a camera in your house or something. But you got to get out here and get this money, man. As much of it as you can. And I got to get as much as I can. And don't always think of a way to spend it. Sometimes you just got to tuck it away and not even talk about it. Because people who don't have discipline with money, all they're going to do is think of what they want and what they need. I don't believe in telling people every dime I got. And I'm not, who should I consult with in those ways? Is there a person alive that deserves for me to tell them every dime that I have? No. No, that such person don't exist and never will. I'm not gonna ever tell nobody everything I got. Who I'm in cahoots with like that? And to be honest with you, I have to count sometimes because I don't be knowing. I know I ain't at zero. But anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see y'all tomorrow. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.